what's up guys? Today we have a different video than normal. As you can see, I'm in a different background also. It's my living room. I do apologize for the light, but we're having a super sunny day and suddenly when I turn on the camera, a storm crashed in. So I improved a little bit with the light, so I do apologize for the quality and the noise in the background. So, and also if you see my dogs walking through me when I'm filming, I do apologize for that, but they're part of the crew, I guess. So today we're gonna have a video about something different than normal. Like I said, it's about AK reading in general, which can be divided between magazines and books, of course, or books or manuals. I acquired several publications through the years. I have to say that first of all, magazines, you gotta, when you buy them, you gotta understand most of the time some of the articles might be a little bit biased, especially about guns, new guns and products. Other than that, some of them actually can be a good resource for historical information. With that being said, I'm gonna start, like I said, with a magazine. You got three main ones, which is a K-47 and Soviet weapon from gun buyers. Don't recall which one of these actually is an annual or every 6 months. This one is from Guns and Ammo, a K-47. And then you got Firearm News, AK-47. The one I recall mostly, actually the bought one of these actually in 2010 I think, 2009, the first time I visited actually the United States, is this one specifically. Is the one probably I kept in my heart, mostly because they have a bunch of historical information, and also they talk about different other guns like helicopters and stuff like that. Like I said, good source of information. It's up to you decide how accurate they are on the reviews. That being said, let's move about most like consistent I think reading is books. They can go from little manual up to coffee table books. And they can go for $10 up to $100, which is all, you know, can decide up to you if it's a good investment or not. That being said, I'm going to start with some old school readings. Some of them actually come from Italy, believe it or not. This one specifically of Jean-Pierre Usson is from Editoriale Olimpia. It's an Italian magazine. Editoriale Olimpia, I do believe, used to make hunting and sporting rifle and some other historical publications. This one I think is very old. I gotta find out. I think it's around the 90s, 99 actually. Really good magazine. It has some, the thing I like mostly is the historical part, and some action, if you want to call them pictures, like such as these ones. A lot of them actually were taken in, during the, you know, the war in Yugoslavia, and you can see different factions use different guns. You know, of course it's in Italian, so it might be difficult to understand, but if you can find for a cheap, you know, cheap price can be a good reference as far, you know, pictures. And then we have AK-47, the complete Kalashnikov family of assault rifle by Duncan Long. This one is from Paladin Press, sorry. I believe this one 88, I think. Yep, like I said, every old school rifle, they had to use the information they can acquire. In some cases you got pictures, some other cases you got drawing, like over here. And like I said, I don't want to post too much because I don't want to, you know, for copyright reasons. But like I said, of course, most of this stuff in here is gun. It's about AK they could acquire, sorry, such as Galil, Valmet, Chinese AKs, all stuff that I wish we could find. I don't know what it is. Anyway, I give it a 7 out of 10. This one is from Green Hill Books. This one is England. Actually, yeah, from England. This one, and it's an interesting design of book because as you can see, it's actually printed in weird ways. But I found it really informative. Like I said, it goes from the old school AKs and what come before AKs, like Vuzi rifle, for example, up to the fairly more modern hero rifles. Again, very basic reference book that can be kept in an armory, like everybody has one, you know, book armory. This one is specifically something that I probably remember reading in Italy. I used to buy a bunch of military books and acquire a bunch of information I was a really curious kid about guns and girls, of course. Let's go ahead, don't waste too much time. We have another book. This one, speaking of different languages, this one is in Russian. Don't know what's the title, if you gotta be honest, in English, but you can. I found it on Amazon. Kalashnikov Arms, sorry. And it's in English. Part of it's in English. Very minimal informations, but you have some interesting features of a prototype of AKs or stuff like that. And then going forward, you'd have like detail, different versions of various AKs, and also you got modern one, like Saiga, Vapors, and so forth. Like I said, I like this one a lot, and I would say before the Vickers one, it's probably the one with the best features I found. And I recall him being like 30 bucks maybe, not really expensive for a nice book. I do like it. This one, again, I recommend it. If you can find it, of course. Going ahead with books, one that I really like, it became a little updated because of course all the guns evolve, especially accessories. This one from Northgate Publications is the Kalashnikov rifle and their variations by Joe Poirier, I think. This one is the third edition. I think it's like 20 bucks on Amazon. And it's really good information. Most of the pictures are black and white. It describes in detailed particular details all the different AKs, stampings, variations, models, and they even go by country to country. Like I said, most of the pictures are black and white. You have Galil, for examples. A few pictures they have colors. They have even a reproduction of the original manual, actually, AK manual. And like I said, I like it. They even have gear, different trigger, different trunnion, different receivers, because the first they evolved through the years. So yeah, another book that I recommend right over here. So let's go ahead. Don't make it too long. This one is more a recent one. It's the AKM Rifle Builders Manual. This one is more a manual if you're building your first AK, using pretty much a stamp receiver. But explain everything. These guys are using an 80% actually. About measurements, spacing, a bunch of other stuff. But there's also basic instruction on how to disassemble a gun and a little bit of history. I think it's $26. I like that one too. This one, it's a need and miss. This one is called the Gun Digest Guide to the Modern AK. I think it's from 2007. Honestly, most of it, the majority of it, it's pretty much reviews of guns like Krebs and Century and so forth. There's a little bit of history, a little bit of accessories. I think it's like $6 right now, something like that on Amazon. So maybe, I guess. Now we go to the big boys. Yep, there you go. That's my preferred one over the top, the Grim Reaper, AK-47, the Grim Reaper. I believe this book is like 1,000 pages, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 1,000 pages, and I think it's $69. You can still find it on Amazon. This one is the second edition. There is also the first one. I think that I found the first edition, like 30 bucks. Not sure what's the main difference, but I have to say this book is amazing because it goes for each country, has a big chapter about the 80s and 90s imports, a lot of pictures. Not many color pictures, but there is some weird stuff. Like for example, a 54 receiver kit that I found, and other stuff. I don't want to show too much and violate the copyright, of course. And but I really like to recommend it. And they have a few pictures, and they go from country to country. And yeah, I like it. You got everything, accessory, bayonets. They talk about ammo. For example, bayonet, you got your Type 56 spike, a nut. And like I said, I do recommend it. If you can finally use it, better for you. Not the most, not exactly a paperback book that you can carry around, but it's for sure a great coffee table book with a lot of reference. Last but not least, we have the Vickers Guide AK Kalashnikov Volume 1, of course. This one is really expensive, it's like $99. I found this one for they had a sale, they were like in clearance. Supposed to be blemish, honestly the only thing blemish I found a little crest inside, but not a big deal. For half of the price you can go wrong. Really good book. Historically speaking, there's a decent amount of information. What is actually really impressive, and I want to show you one picture, like give you an idea, is actually the details of the pictures. Really high quality picture, beautiful coffee table book for sure. Not exactly the most historical book, but I mean, they have some pictures that are simply amazing. Look at that. This one is M70 Hugo M70. Look at that. The details are really, really amazing. So that being said, guys, that's it. I hope this information were good for you. Like I said, plenty of magazines or books. If you have any other publication you wanna suggest, if you wanna ask me, post a comment. If you want more information about specifically book, I'll see if I can get you a link if you want to buy one. And that's it. Thank you for watching. Stay informed, stay alarmed. God bless you, and God bless America. Bye.